worse than it already is, right?
Oh,
Great.
come on, dude. You had to say something.
Just like the cartoons.
It's been off and on all night. Gives us a little time.
How do you figure?
They don't like water, remember?
That's true. They don't. Water freaks them out.
Oh, we should.
Oh, no. Found dog tags?
Nice to put a name to a big, mean face. So what, you're like Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Yeah, Bobby Hackett.
Who?
The big dude from earlier, when you and Ryan went to the radio hut. Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Right.
No, I think he might be dead now. We didn't actually see him die. We saw him pass out. He may just be passed out. Travis, however, is definitely dead, because you don't survive being decapitated. Dear parents and guardians, when my mother and father founded Hackett's Quarry Summer Camp in 1953, their vision was to create a space where children from across the nation could experience the true wonders of nature, and I am proud to continue their legacy to this day. The camp's lodge has stood proud since we first opened our gates. This legacy, and indeed the lodge itself, is now at risk. Having sought advice from a structural engineer, it appears crucial repair work is required on the masonry of the chimney column. Don't worry, your children are not in danger, but I must inform you that as of next year, we will be increasing camp fees by 5% per attendee. When times get tough, I am reminded of our camp motto: what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. With this in mind, I hope that together we can make Hackett's Quarry stronger than ever. Thank you for your continued patronage. Yours with gratitude, Chris Hackett. Because the fire just happened 6 years ago. So they've been covering that up and covering up the fact that there's a werewolf loose out in the woods, and they've been hunting it for 6 years. And Chris has been bitten, and Chris's children have been bitten. I don't know if the white wolf bit Chris's children, or if it bit Chris and then he bit his children, possibly. We don't know that, but we do know that they are the werewolves. And Silas is the original, and if we can kill Silas, everyone will return to normal, except that Ryan will probably still be dead, because I don't think you can survive, your face being blown out. Ancestral portrait.
A long time ago.
So that's
Long enough
probably
ago that it was okay to have an oil painting made of yourself.
I kind of want an oil painting of me now.
Wonder if that's Septimus. Large and overbearing, this regal oil painting of Septimus Hackett holds pride of place on the lodge's chimney column. Holds pride of place? Holds pride of place. Don't they mean holds a place of pride on the lodge's chimney column? Holds pride of place? That sentence structure is going to mess with my head for hours as I'm trying to figure out what they were trying to say there. I'm sure it's a place, I think maybe a place of honor. A place of pride.
Poor Ian. Some camp mascot to kick it before camp starts. Hindsight. Sounds about right.
Memorial to the deceased camp mascot, Ian. From the looks of the drawing, Ian was a sheep, though nobody got to meet him this year. The campers never knew how Chris killed and ate the camp mascot. In fact, they didn't know a lot about camp leader Chris Hackett.
We have a camp mascot?
Well, no, we did. But you didn't hear?
Hear what?
He died before we got to camp.
Bummer.
So Ian was a sheep. That's why the collar looked too big to be a dog. Because sheep are larger than dogs. Yeah. I'm rocket scientist. Big brain. Sheep bigger than dog. I mean, that's freaking obvious. I don't know why I said that. That was dumb.
What's this?
No, it's a box. Looks like a mop bucket from a distance.
Trail cam footage.
Oh. Ooh.
It's like they're looking for something.
I'm probably not going to get to watch it, but yeah, they're looking for something. They're looking for werewolves.
In Chris's surveillance room, he's storing all the footage. I think you might be right.
Evidence. Yeah, this is our vantage point. The top of this, on the balcony right here.
Every dusk and dawn all through the summer. What doesn't kill you'll make you stronger. We're here to lead the way. Felt mates for life, we're proud to say. Shout at Stratton, shout out loud. We're Hacketeers. 2 months and you never learn the words?
I was too busy making sweet playlists. Oh, but that's not structurally sound.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
Let me guess, we're going somewhere else now.
What is going on out
Yep.
there? Should we go find the others?
No, we're safer in here and it's nearly morning.
What the?
Wow, that was something. Okay. Just be calm. Be calm. Be calm. Yeah, but it's not enough. Shoot him again. Well, he's weak. The chair's not even under the doorknob. It's not gonna do anything.
What the fuck was that?
It's Caitlin!
Holy shit.
Well, we gotta let her in.
Well, we can't. The office door's locked from the outside.
There must be something we can do.
Yeah, but what?
Silver shells. If we can time it right, we can give them to her. She passes. If she passes.
Oh crap. It's right there. Girl, you need to go faster. Hide. Crap, did I just lose Dylan? Crap. him behind. Yeah, see? Shit. Oh no! Ah. Well, Caitlin's dead.
It's been an interesting night, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
The cycle continues, for some at least. I have to admit, you've disappointed me, but not as much as you could have done. We're bonded
thanks.
now, you and I. And though the full moon will come again, and the curse remains, this night is over. Don't worry. I'll never forget what you did here. But don't you dare ever step foot in Hackett's quarry again.
Oh, honey,
If
no,
I
I'll be back
see
at least
you
twice so I can replay
poking
it.
your nose where it doesn't belong, I will never stop haunting you. Wherever you go, I'll be right behind you. The breath on your neck, always just out of sight. If you ever come back, I will haunt you until the day you die.
Wow. So glad we went from collaborating friends to you just straight up hating me. Okay, the sun's up. We made it through the night. Well, some of us did.
The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaven razor's cold and it stings.
Max is infected. Chris Hackett is left alive. Max remains infected with the werewolf curse. Ryan, deceased. Ryan was killed by werewolf Chris, the camp leader he once looked up to. That's sad. Laura Kearney, deceased. Laura and Travis reached a bloody end at each other's hands. Travis, deceased. Laura and Travis reached a bloody end at each other's hands. Bobby Hackett, alive. Uninjured, Bobby was able to fend off an attack from Chris, his brother, in werewolf form. Jedediah Hackett, alive. Thanks to Bobby fending off werewolf Chris, Jed survived the attack at Hackett House. Constance Hackett, alive. Constance was protected when her son Bobby fought off her werewolf son Chris. Jacob, deceased. Jacob was killed by werewolf Nick after Ryan eventually abandoned him in the Hackett basement. Kaylee Hackett, deceased. Chris Hackett's daughter Kaylee was shot and killed by Laura, who mistook her werewolf for her werewolf Chris. Chris, still infected. Spared by Ryan at the Hackett house, Chris must now face the consequences of his rampage. Nick, still infected. Nick survived the full moon in werewolf form. Abigail, alive. Abigail made it to the safety of Chris Hackett's surveillance room. Emma, alive. Emma survived the night at in the safety of Chris Hackett's surveillance room. Yeah, Caitlin, deceased. Caitlin was killed by Caleb when Caleb hunted her down in the dormitory. Dylan, alive. Dylan hid in the classroom, surviving the night and avoiding infection. Caleb, still infected. Having survived another full moon, Caleb Hackett returned to his human form. So 5-ish. The White Wolf alive. As the sun rises, the White Wolf sinks back into the safety of the woods, waiting for the full moon to come again.
Summer camp tragedy.
All right.
Freak bear attack leaves several dead.
That's it.
What do you make of that, Anton?
I love that term, several.
Oh, so
like,
this
the
is-
detectives are just they don't even count the bodies. They're not like 1, 2.
the podcast.
They're like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? It's several.
they're
Several
talking about
murders.
You know, it
a
might
bear
be a
attack at
tactic,
Hackett's
though.
Quarry,
They
maybe.
can't give out that information yet. Sometimes detectives are notoriously difficult to solicit information from, especially when you go in saying, "Hi, I'm a paranormal expert."
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. Flagged this as a bizarre situation. Someone actually reached out to us. They sent us a package.
Did
Evidence.
You didn't
It's all the
open it.
evidence that I
Anyone who-
found.
I don't trust anyone who listens.
Apparently, they found another body.
Whoa! You can't just show me a picture of a dead body. You got to tell me before you're gonna do that.
Okay, then let's take this over.
The
Anton,
bloated
can I
corpse.
show you a picture of a dead body?
No!
I can't work with that, Anton.
Okay, fine. Yes, it's a dead body. Okay, what is this? What am I looking at?
It's one of the hikers that went missing. Do you remember that?
Yes, that's the true part of the story.
Yeah. Ed Benson was his name. He was drowned in the lake.
Okay.
Leaked photos from the hiker's camera. Photos that show them at Hackett's Quarry.
So maybe they were there and then they dropped their camera. It happens all the time.
Yeah, they dropped their camera whilst being murdered. And their bags were found there too.
Oh, no way. Do
Oh,
you have a
that's
fake
what those
photo of
backpacks
them
were.
Too?
Oh,
Peanut butter, butter puffs. Pop 'em in your mouth.
Gammy, how long we gonna drag this shit out? I know family is the most important thing, but I want to know what's outside the forest, outside this damn house and camp, and I sure as hell know that ain't about to happen 'cause of who we are. Maybe we can explain what's going on. Fucking show people. Then they'll know we got no control over it. I know you just trying to protect us, but one day you won't be here no more, and right now it feels like we stuck in a dark hole. I can't sleep, Gammy, or if I do, I dream about that fucking fire. We were just dumbass kids back then. I wish it never happened. Love, K, XOXO. That took a turn.
yes.
Oh, so
Dream about
the
that
kid
fucking
set it
fire.
on fire.
Does that not read?
Okay. That is a bear?
That is a bear to you? There is no way that is a bear.
Okay, well, a skinny bear?
Okay, this could be some of the clearest footage of something like this I've ever seen.
Right, it's kind of blurry though.
Blurry and convincing. Sometimes the truth can't be contained within the lines.
Right, yeah. And also, footage is pretty easy to fake. Technology is super scary.
that
yeah, but
is
what
actually
the hell were
true.
the Hackett's doing with footage like this anyways?
Huh. That's a good point.
That is a
Weird
good
little
point.
video of a skinny bear. Yeah, I don't know.
Again, you keep saying a skinny bear. Have you seen a skinny bear?
Yes, that's
Bears
very
are
sad.
huge. Oh,
Yeah, polar bears, it's hard for them to find food sometimes. Don't feel too bad for them, though. They're nasty.
okay.
Okay, so what's this? What are we looking at now?
A photo by one of the counselors, Emma Mountebank, downloaded from her phone.
Oh my god, is this real?
Well, that is what we're here to discuss.
Okay, this looks shopped. I mean, doesn't it?
Okay, but if you downloaded photos from my phone, yes, they would all be shopped as well. There would be a filter on it to make my eyes look big and cheeks look pink. But I don't even think that has even any of those filters. Look at the eyes and tell me that's not real danger.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, weird, bizarre, yet bona fide.
The hell happened?
More than we are being told.
So, what we've got here, this could incriminate the Hackett family, or what's left of them at least.
Wait, you believe it?
I don't know, at the very least we should tell someone. The police should know, right?
Do you believe it? All of it?
No, not the supernatural stuff. I'm talking about killing those hikers. We've got a body evidence they were there. This is real stuff, Grace. It's stacking up against the Hackett's. We might actually know something.
We got a whole flapjack stack of evidence.
Yes.
So what do we do?
Shut off the podcast and report this to somebody?
What? No! Anton, we finally have something going here. It's getting juicy.
Yes, we have something real. Actual people have actually died. This is actually crazy. Grace, you did it. Just take the win. Let's turn this off and actually report it.
No, say actually more.
Ass.
Hiker remains recovered. Hackett family suspected. Okay, so that's how we ended. Surviving members of the Hackett's family have been arrested and charged with the murder of missing hikers Edward Benson and Anne Radcliffe. Okay, so that's how it ended. That's how my game ended with 2 werewolf teenagers and 3 dead teenagers. 5-ish dead. So that was great, though. Supermassive. Excellent job. That was a great story. It had well, I wouldn't say it had lots of twists and turns. It didn't really have a lot of twists and turns in the story, but it did have a couple of major watershed moments that sort of, brought everything that was like disconnected all into focus. And that's how you tell a good mystery story. You lay all the threads and all the information is there. You just don't know how to connect it together until you get that last little piece of evidence that pulls everything to one point. And that was done masterfully well. I'm looking forward to playing this again. I might actually even start it later today, just to try different choices and see what happens. Or maybe I'll try that movie mode where you can just watch it and it makes random choices. So I don't know, but this was fun. All right. So that's going to be it for The Quarry. So thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I appreciate you tuning in for this entire video series. This was a lot of fun to play. Like my channel, like the video, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you leave me comments on what you thought of the gameplay. If you have any other suggestions for games like this that I like to play. So I want to wish you all a very, very happy Halloween. And thank you for tuning into my Halloween specials. And I'll see you guys in a video in the future. Later.